Play my franchise game. What week is this? Week 9? Got a user. See what's going on. Invite. Let's get it, man.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Oh, I didn't pick the team. That's going to be a problem. Damn it. That's what I get for not paying attention.
It'll be Joe Mixon, born in nearby
Oakland,
California. And really a nice job there to make something out of that run, sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now they'll bring Tony in motion left. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Ooh, I got it right.
And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far to the front. Kadarius Toney is intended target. And now it's 2nd down. You look at this Raiders defense. They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big
Hit his ass. Let's go.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Need to.
With that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and
DM, I can make a statement. Come on. That's a pick, man. Come on, bruh.
One first down here.
That's a pick.
Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. It'll be a 39-yard punt. No return, and it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs.
Man, we out of there.
Stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now some movement before the snap.
Fucking glitchy ass game, bro.
This afternoon.
Picking on yards right
now
there.
After the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Jacobs. A strong running. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he gets it to the 34.
They're
able to convert with a gain of 4. The Raiders at 5-3 now on the year. They're coming off the loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple of months, CD. 5 wins in their last 8 games.
And the key for them, as I see it, tightening things up on defense, because the offense did its part. They played well, but defensively, way too many lapses and big plays allowed. That ultimately doomed them in their last ball game.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Well, this defense for the Giants, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. They go with Jacobs. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Mixon with a 1st down carry.
Bro, make the tackle. You are back there. God damn, man. Make the fucking tackle, bro. Make the fucking tackle.
First here in Vegas. So that pretty conclusively, I might add.
Damn, man. Make the fucking tackle, bro.
On 4th down, 1 play,
Come
touchdown.
On,
yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Khalil Herbert to return it from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least 1 home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. They go play action now. Lawrence.
Let's go, Rondale. Oh, go, stay up.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw.
Come on, Lawrence.
Force it in, and it's intercepted.
Oh, Trevor.
And the Giants are going to get possession of the football as time will
damn,
run out
bro.
in this first quarter of play.
It cost me the fucking game, man. Overthrowing shit.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Mixon. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The fuck?
And there's a diving catch. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3-and-out. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
2nd and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 4. Mixing up the middle. And this will be a Giants 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They go play fake. Mahomes. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll roll him out right.
Bro.
It's thrown right back to Joe Mixon. And he is brought down, but not before reaching
That's
the
that
30.
Patrick Mahomes
They
shit,
go right back
man.
to him for 20 and a 1st. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr.
Fucking Patrick
And
Mahomes.
all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Irv Smith Jr. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns.
Come on, bro.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score
No way you should have made that shit.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first.
I didn't even pick a play on defense.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. No stopping Peyton Turner on that sack. He would not be denied. Mahomes now to throw.
Thank you.
And his throw's going to be
Come on, man. That shit.
Partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season. And he connects on the field goal there. And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Dumbass animation.
Did not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play. And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's going to try and go deep again.
Bro, this nigga catch every fucking thing, man.
Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Giants are going to take possession here.
Nigga cutting me off on a fucking run.
Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives. And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me.
I lost this fucking game.
Teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield.
Bro, run the clock out.
Come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space.
Well, I guess he's
it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Still a chance I can come back. Not likely.
Now here's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
He shouldn't be able to
I think he
get
had to
that shit
unload
off.
that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They run for it with Mixon, shedding through the defense. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. And they're going to speed things up here.
Right across the
On
fucking
first
field.
down, Mahomes.
And he still catches that. He don't drop it.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Mahomes now on first down. And that is
Force
caught.
cover 2.
He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Mecole Hardman.
Of course.
A 24-yard touchdown. And the Giants continue to pull away here in this first half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
This shit over with.
Down the middle, and the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The
offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you,
why is he not showing
the
me
ball on every snap? Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Lawrence. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Bro, how are y'all getting caught on each other on the route, bro? How?
I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, here we go, baby. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence.
Doesn't get catch now.
Incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Buddy don't drop shit.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go.
Lawrence going to throw again. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted.
This nigga don't drop nothing, bro.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Giants will take over here just shy of the 30. The Giants
bro, take a knee.
at the line,
stop doing the most before I get up out of here on you.
And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. And he's going to be taken down here, as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's going to be out up around the
Look at 4 picks and 13 passes,
Great way
bro.
to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
They go play action with Lawrence. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Catch made by Slayton. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35. Lawrence will throw.
Come on, bro. Pick up the blocks.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Lawrence. That ball caught by Slayton. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Here's Jacobs. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Trevor Lawrence. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And oh my
If I throw one more fucking pick, I'm out, bro.
Jordan Brooks with it.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even
I don't
heavy
understand.
run teams tend to
Hey,
throw
Khalil
the ball in
don't
these
drop
situations.
nothing.
In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass.
He don't drop one pick,
After the
bro.
touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it
Not
away.
one.
Hardman will elect not to bring this out, and the football will be on the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Come on, don't swat the ball. Get the pick, man.
Throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And he is going to have the Giants first down, it would appear. And yes, the chain gang going to move the sticks. They take a risk on 4th and 4, but they get it by a full yard. From the gun to give to Mixon. Shrugs him off.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Giants. Joe Mixon.
I was thinking Nick
his
Chubb.
2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12
Now
on
he
the
Nick
season,
Chubb.
as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Boy, I got to say, I don't know how he made it all the way to the end zone without going down. What a run.
Absolutely incredible that was, because defensively you're taught to break down, wrap up, but in this case he didn't really allow it, and really no one was able to slow him down enough for the extra help to get there. He just kept getting out of tackles all the way downfield and found the end zone.
From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
No,
My goodness,
what
here's
the
a
fuck?
fifth interception. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
A handoff to Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run.
Getting my ass beat up. This fucking interception is coming.
3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Allen's got it complete, and that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to make it 4th down. And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they make and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And my goodness, another interception.
He don't drop nothing. No
and
picks.
The Giants are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now.
Mixon hit, and all the ball is out, and the Raiders pick it up, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now, a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Now, whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving.
Orlando Brown, the former Raven, the guilty party.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Flushed out right. And now here is another interception.
Jordan Brooks with it. And the Giants are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
They try to eat some clock with Mixon.
There he goes again. Joe Mixon inside the 20.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Joe Mixon, 89 yards. And the Giants start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And quickly, they get to the line. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And this time, the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Now, whistles.
They do this shit to me every time, bro. I can't call a fucking audible. Once. Change the play one time, bro. Once.
Lineman might have been moving.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
No
Just 2
type
minutes
of block.
remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And
I really don't even care at this point. I'm just
Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 33. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Mahomes on the give to Edward.
And now a fumble. The ball's out.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
And now
I knew they was finna do that.
hands. They're going to take a look at this just to make
Knew
sure
they was finna do that shit.
right.
Fuck this game.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
10 yards, good for a Giant 1st down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to
Well,
the
that shit was
35-yard
trash.
line.
Wasting my fucking time.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest to kind of perform.
Well, get the fuck out of here.